live. How is everyone? Sorry that the view is always off a little bit when I first come on. I'm not really sure what that is all about. Hopefully it looks good on camera. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Mercury retrograde is definitely in effect here. This is my fourth try to get started with this video tonight, so this must be a good reading. There must be definitely an important message that our higher self wants to get out to us. So we're going to be checking in. As you know, we are in Venus and Mercury retrograde at this time. As well, we have the new moon in Leo coming up. Now, what's interesting is that the sun as well as the moon energy is in Leo at this time, so it's very, very powerful right now. You really want to be aware of how you're holding your thoughts and your emotions at any given time. Really work hard to try to redirect as much as possible and get back into a good place, thinking good thoughts about the things that you really want to manifest, all right? Trying not to put the focus on those negative aspects or attributes, but more being the problem solver, because that's what true leaders are, problem solvers, all right? So we have to figure out perhaps what is something, especially if you're trying to step out there as a leader and show yourself as one, what is it that you can offer to the world that you have already accomplished yourself and that you can show others as far as a solution to their own problems? That is the real entrepreneur. You know, that is what it means to really take that role on, if you will, and to be in business and different things like that. So we're being asked today, even if it's not something quite that dramatic or serious happening in your life, but this could be happening outside of ourselves or within ourselves, you know, but it's asking us to really step up and take accountability, if you will, and really be honest with ourselves about why we are perhaps where we are in our place in life at this point, but also understanding the power that we have within us to take charge of our life and move that in a different direction, you know? All right, guys, so that's what I feel is coming up at this time. So, oh, my candle just went out. I really want to light another one. If you guys will give me just a second, since nobody is here just yet, I will be right back. Let me just grab another candle, and we will get back to the reading. Check in as you come in and let me know where you're coming from. All right, we got another candle in place. I'm actually going to burn a little Palo Santo just to clear the energies here, because, you know, like I said, I already had a little challenge just getting the video going. I'm not really sure what was the deal with that, so hopefully we're not having any issues as I'm trying to live stream here. I am on my Wi-Fi, so everything should be good. How's everybody doing out there? Hi, so good to have you here. We're just gonna get some Palo Santo going in here because there's a lot of energies going on right now. How many of you are feeling this out there and really feeling the great sifting, if you will? It's not only with people and situations in our lives, but it's really like an inventory that's going on within each one of us to really evaluate like where we are, where everything is in our lives, and are we really happy with where we're at? And, you know, take charge, if you will, to change those situations in our lives. Like I was saying, you know, being a leader means solving problems, and I mean, we have to do that in our lives anyway. And you know, sometimes the only person who's going to step up and take the lead is you, and you want to know that you can depend on yourself regardless of if everybody else, you know, kind of dips out on you, if you will, right? You got to know that you're going to be able to more or less like take charge of the situation and know that everything's going to be okay. Know that spirit, God, whatever you call that, is going to help give you the direction to get through whatever it is that you're going through and help you to figure out the best way to go moving forward, you know? All right, guys, we're going to bring in the energies and we'll get started with the reading. I have lots of different cards here, so we'll definitely flip the divination coin at the end, so get your question ready. All right, so take a nice slow deep breath, let it out when you're ready, and watch your ears. It will be a little loud. We thank you, angels, ancestors, wayshowers, guides of the highest white light, for setting this circle of protection and wisdom tonight. Watch over me and bring through the messages that are most needed at this time. As we call back our power in this beautiful, strong Leo season, all right? And we send that evil eye back to sender, because that is not our energy and we do not have to accept that, all right? So I've got the Soul Helper Oracle cards, and this says a wonderful surprise is coming. Protect what you love. So this definitely may be you coming into some abundance. All right. Something that, again, I've been doing some readings already for Leo, Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. I will be putting those out soon for the new moon, but we're definitely seeing a lot of that energy where a lot of good things are waiting to come through for us, but there is kind of like that gatekeeper, if you will, in the way for whatever situation it is in our lives, you know? Cross the bridge of happiness. It's waiting for us to, you know, get into that energy that's going to help us to bring all of the blessings in that we've been looking for, that's been held up for us, but can't come to us when we're in a lower vibrational state. The tree of wishes is calling your name again. Yes, the tree of money, you know, money tree, you may have a money tree. I was kind of getting that energy. Many of us are really hoping to come into this abundance that we've been waiting for so long. So this is where we're being asked to not lose hope, not lose faith, and really try to work our energy to stay and keep it in that high vibe, so we can assist in showing spirit that we're ready for all of this abundance to come in, right? So what is the message from our higher self at this time? What do we need to know, please? So the main energy says recognize despair as an opportunity. So if you've been going through something, or maybe you just had a tower moment of some sort happen in your life, whether that be a job loss or a relationship that has broken up, you know, whatever the case may be, something has dissolved, something has ended, is what this is saying here. 21 and 3, and you could be doing a lot of praying, you know, to God, asking to really, you know, help get you out of this place of feeling so depressed, perhaps. Within it, you will find the gift of awakening. So are you ready to face whatever this is that's kept you down and kept you from moving forward for so long? Whatever this situation may be. If you're thinking about that right now, then that's most likely what this energy is for you. All right. So it's asking you with this energy of this, and it feels like it's mostly in your head with this purple energy. It doesn't feel like it's something that is currently happening in your life. So it's really asking you to be aware of the fact that you're carrying this energy with you. You know, if you're constantly staying in the past, you know, it's kind of like you're not present, you know, and you're not really putting any energy into thinking about the future. You know, it's all about what has been lost as opposed to what you're able to gain or what you're able to rebuild as a result. Tear down the walls around your heart. Give and receive security and warmth. Look at that. So this card in the book talks about perhaps maybe getting an animal at this time, especially if you're in a situation where a relationship has ended, and this will give you that opportunity to put that nurturing energy and love and also receive that, kind of like, you know, a give and take little relationship going on there. And this could really help you to make peace with yourself, be gentler in through this experience you may be going through. Live in this world as a dreamer, create a future paradise. This is definitely that opportunity, like this was saying, to use that negative experience and the energy from it to really focus it in those more positive ways. And what will help you to do that is really, you know, the key here, to move out of this lower energy that you may be focusing in at this time. All right, again, to really start dreaming of that beautiful place that you would much rather be, because, you know, Dorothy, all she had to do was click her heels, right? It's a matter of changing the perspective of how you think and feel about the situation, because if this has happened, it's definitely happened for a reason. So you're just being asked to really be aware of the fact that just because things end doesn't mean that it is the end, if you will, of you, of your life, of your ability to have wonderful and meaningful things and even awesome things happen for you, right? So recognizing despair as an opportunity, within it you will find the gift of awakening. Hidden in the darkest of nights, in the greatest depths of despair and desperation, lies the gift of awakening. Do not pass judgment on it or denounce it as a bad or dreadful moment in your life. Instead, use this time with all its darkness as a spur to action. Make use of every low in your life to create a new beginning. Powerful emotions contain the most powerful magic. Use them for rituals. Many of you may know much about this and how you can use this to really help you to put that energy towards a new direction in your life and to get out of this depressed and dark night of the soul, is really what this feels like with this energy, right? Powerful emotions contain the most powerful magic. Use them for rituals, celebrate them, commit yourself to them, and develop from this innermost strength a great light, an inner supernova. Yes, there are great things you can do with this power if you use it correctly. Use this transformed power to create something you desire, something new or even bold and daring. These times are perfect for creating a new, wonderful future. Are you ready for that? To step into that beautiful paradise like we were talking about in this card? This is what you're meant for, but you have to get yourself out of this energy, all right? Meaning that we all are faced with this challenge when we're at our lowest moments. This is not me yelling at you or anything. Please don't take it that way, because trust me, I get it. It's like, well, how do you do it? It's like you really just have to push yourself to start the process and to keep at it, and then you will start to feel it and really get into the momentum of that energy. You know what I mean? All right, so see them as a chance to raise yourself up and grow beyond yourself and your lower self. Unhappiness will not devour or destroy you. It will take you to higher dimensions. This card leads to one of your darkest places. Remember it. Or you might be in the middle of such a place right now. It is painful, of course, but this pain comes to you as a friend. It will make you wiser, more awake, more aware. How many of you are becoming more aware because of this? Keep going, because you are going the right direction to help you to move out of this unhappiness and to move across that bridge to your happiness, like we were seeing in the pre-shuffle, right? The tree of wishes. What is your biggest wish? That's what we want to put that energy towards, right? Learn from it. Do not neglect this opportunity to recognize something great that lies hidden behind all the despair and drama. So the power animal for this card is the leopard. The essential oil is Elemi, which I don't know what that is. Maybe somebody can let me know down in the comments. The healing crystal is green jade. Ooh, I've been wanting to get some of that, so I'm definitely going to look into that. And the number is 3. By the power of 3, a perfect trinity, right? It is done. So that's that ritual aspect that it was talking about in the card. So, there is a method of the 369, like that's what I'm playing, the music, right? Um, there's a way of working with that 369 energy. I think you do it over 3 days, if I'm not mistaken. And again, maybe somebody could link something down below in regards to that. But I know you do it 3 times a day. So you write down your goal or what it is that you want 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, 9 times in the evening. And then, you have this process of really going into it, imagining it, feeling it. You're going to try to get viscerally, connected to it, like you're really in this daydream energy, right? And this is what this is all about and what makes it so real. So when you can really connect with it on that real level, that's where you're really going to tap into that power to bring in what it is that you really do want. All right. So let's take a look at some tarot. We're going to start out and see what this Knight of Cups and Ace of Cups energy is. Whatever it is, I do feel like that you're going to feel like it's like out of a fairy tale or something. Like things are really just going to start moving in your life is what this feels like, and you really are going to be a lot happier. But be aware of this Knight energy that could be coming in, that could be hiding something. There could be some secrets going on that you may not be aware of. It almost feels like that someone wants to come in during this time when you're feeling down and try to, like save the day kind of energy. Yeah. Maybe they want to take care of a bill for you or give you some money to help you out or something of that nature. And maybe that's the way this person always kind of comes in, if you will. Charity kind of energy, right? But they're not really there to help you build kind of thing. It's almost like they only come around here and there kind of energy, if you will. So maybe that's what this is like this is an in and out type of situation. And maybe you're at that point where perhaps you would call this person up or go back or something like that. But you're being asked to remember what you left behind, all right? And what you've dealt with while you're perhaps in a particular situation. Page of Swords. So we got this energy of either you gaining more information, learning more about something. Maybe you're looking into more about mental health and how you can help heal yourself. Yeah, definitely, because you could have perhaps dealt with a lot of gaslighting in the past, or just someone mentally abusing you, perhaps, is really what this feels like. Always having the upper hand, always having the last word kind of energy. And it does feel like there could have been some cheating kind of energy that was going on here. Or if you are this fire sign energy, Queen of Wands, this definitely didn't, help you to feel very good about this, meaning that Queen of Wands in the upright is generally like a magnetic, excuse me if I can speak, a Mercury retrograde, but a magnetic energy, someone who, people look up to and find very beautiful and things like that. And I feel like this person really did a number on your head, you know what I mean? Like, it could have really left you feeling with the very chaotic, this energy, like you could still be going through the thick of it, or still be dealing with this person, is kind of what I was seeing, or you were dealing with someone who was in fact cheating, and this was something you more or less determined that you couldn't deal with any longer. I feel like there's just like a lot of um, lower energy going on here for sure. And it could have left you feeling very pissed off, more or less, that you dealt with this kind of energy for so long, if you will. Yeah, Spirit saying that's the truth. That's the damn truth, is what I heard. Yeah. So this is all, could be, again, things that you're just thinking about, going back over, ruminating over, if you will. Knight of Cups in reverse, how this person could have just left you, been dealing with a lot of different people, or maybe just one person in particular that they keep going back to, kind of thing. And maybe this person is juggling between you and this other person. It's kind of like when things are on with you, and it's all good, they're putting the other person off, and vice versa. This could have been that kind of energy that you dealt with from a person in the past that left you feeling this way, in this place of despair. So this may be a need to finally, just kind of say, we're done for good with this situation, is what it feels like. Yeah, we've got a Five of Swords energy here once again. Um, with the King of Wands, I do feel like you could have finally said no to somebody who has left you in this defeated position so many times. It's like, it's almost like, again, just feeling powerless, not feeling like that you can take control of your life. Constantly feeling like you're being dealt an awful hand when it comes to love. Coming up craps type of energy. What is this Page of Swords? What do we need to know about this information perhaps we're finding out or figuring out? Eight of Cups in reverse is definitely a ruminating energy with the High Priestess at the bottom here. You may know that somebody is ruminating over you, or is looking you up, checking you out, spying on you, is what this energy could be as well. Maybe you're spying on someone else as well because you're having a hard time moving on, is what this could be saying. We have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse coming out with the Ace of Cups. So nothing has ever come of this situation. It's like no matter how much you put in, this person, it feels like, is not, or this situation, it's kind of like you give all of your heart, but then it feels like you're dealing with someone who's not really working with you, or that you're being advised not to work with because they constantly leave you in this defeated type of energy. No matter how much you put in, it's like they don't match you. Hierophant in reverse energy. So yeah, definitely this could be somebody you're divorced from, someone who doesn't honor their commitments. Page of Wands energy with the Queen of Wands. So this person definitely, I feel like they're all over the place with their energy. This could be your energy too. It's like really wanting to move forward from feeling perhaps in this stuck place, wanting to be happy within yourself, in your home once again. Maybe this is a situation that is ending in divorce, but it still could be hard to walk away from, is what it feels like. We got the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, definitely, that things could be very chaotic right now. You could be dealing with someone who is just very difficult to work with, Again, no matter how much you put in, it feels like this person is just constantly leaving you in this energy of, like, what the F is going on here? Why is this person being so difficult? Two of Pentacles in reverse, I feel like it's your energy finally being done with all of this. Yeah, Eight of Swords, this person, I feel like where it could be difficult is that you may still have emotions for this particular person, but regardless, it's like they constantly do nothing but give you migraines. You may even get migraines from this person from dealing with them. I think that you really are done, but it's something about the energy with this person. Page of Pentacles, maybe again it is the money. Maybe they do, offer that helping hand, if you will, in times when you really need it. But when you really need them to be there like a committed person, that's where I feel like you really can't depend on them. Queen of Swords in reverse. This is definitely someone you need to cut out, but it may be someone that is hard to cut out. And Spirit's saying that's the truth. Again, we have this King of Wands energy coming up with the Queen of Swords in reverse. You could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and you could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. But the truth is there. It's in your face. And I feel like it's not something you can ignore any longer. My beautiful Empress, Emperor, whoever you may be, roles may be reversed, but this is all about who you can work with, who you can build with that 3 energy coming out again, 3 of Pentacles. And really, you know, Spirit's asking you to take a hard, long evaluation of, again, people, situations in your life, this energy of the dark night of the soul, really leaving behind those patterns that have kept us stuck for so long, you know what I mean? Alright, so definitely hit the like button if you're resonating. Leave me a comment below so I know what's going on with you or how this is helping you. Subscribe and hit the bell notification if you haven't already. Guys, I truly appreciate all of your support to the channel. And share this with a friend who could use this message for sure. Hi, Miss Cece. Oh, it's so beautiful to have you here. I can't read everything that it says there. But oh my goodness, I'm so glad you were able to join. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, also, if you need a personal reading, I will have all of that in the description box. Reach out and we will figure out what is going on for you. We got some Moonology manifestation cards, messages from Spirit. We'll also get some no communication love message cards. Howdy, glad to catch you this time. Is that what it said? I'm so glad you're able to be here too. Hi, Cece. All right, attuned to the divine. This is definitely with that High Priestess energy coming out earlier. I really do feel like Spirit is asking us to tune everything else out. You're so welcome. Blessings and much love to you, Miss Cece. Yeah, we've got to tune everything out, just like this 8 of Swords energy here is talking about, you know? It's like you know what's going on in this situation is what I really feel like Spirit is saying. It's time to really focus on what is most important for you at this time. With that Leo energy coming out, says go wild. Yeah, baby. This is time for us to really honor, you know, and not dishonor our spirit any longer, our soul, that higher aspect of ourselves, you know, that knows what's really right and wrong, you know, regardless of how our lives are at this point. We have to make, you know, the concerted effort to start making those changes to go down the right path. And that's really where our happiness will be, not turning around and going back to the chaos and the rubble and, you know, all the things that haven't worked in the past. So yeah, it's not the easiest thing to do, but it's always the simplest and the best. You know, the simplest things are of God, and we know that, right? And they make sense. Leo energy coming out again, be humble. You know, take those times out to just really sit down and again, tuning to the divine. Don't try to fight, you know, something that isn't working, something that hasn't worked. Spirit is really asking you to honor where you need to go at this point, okay? And it's going to be away from all of this that's kept you up in your head and kept you away from living your life for too long. You deserve to be happy. Libra energy, make time for self-love. Absolutely. Take your salt baths, you know, pamper yourself, go get your nails done. I love getting my nails done and doing stuff for myself. I'm a Libra though, so, you know, I definitely tap into that Venusian energy. Know you are loved on the bottom here, more Libra energy. So definitely take care of yourself. It is not overrated to get some self-care in and do some things for you. We're going to get some messages. Well, no, I'll end it off with the guardian angel message. We are going to get some messages for no communication. All right, so this could be that person that is coming up in this reading at this time. This thing that perhaps has kept our energy stuck for too long, kept us from being able to move forward, really take control of our lives. Well, the sun and the moon Leo with this new moon coming up is going to be so key right now for us to be able to take that power and really build it within ourselves by connecting with our masculine and feminine, right? With this 3 energy, that's what that's talking about, masculine and feminine, along with spirit. Put that energy into partnering with the divine so that you really can get those next steps as far as moving forward in your life, all right? So definitely look out for your new moon in Leo reading. Those are going to be coming up. Like I said, I've already got the first 4 done, so we'll keep working on those. The new moon, I believe, is on the 17th, which should be on Thursday, which is interesting because, again, that is when I do my love reading and Venus retrograde. So it'll be very interesting to see what comes up for sure. All right, guys, let's see what's going on in no communication and love today. Messages from that one we may be thinking of. What is coming out? I remember how we used to laugh and talk for hours about everything. I miss you. Yeah, you probably shared a lot of good memories with this person. Feels like it definitely was a strong connection when the 2 of you were together, you know, but the passion, you know, and things like that, there's got to be much more than that to be able to keep that flame burning, you know, to not allow that flame to die or to wither, to go away, just like we have to manage that within our own selves, all right? Each one of us, when we're in a relationship, have to manage our own energy and keep our own flame going also with, you know, between the 2 of you and that shared dream, if you will, that you're creating and building together. But if that starts to turn into a nightmare, that's when we got to get out. I wish you would knock on my door. So this person wants you to come to them, all right, is really what I see with this energy. You know, they may be vulnerable, but wow, you know, like maybe you are too. Did they ever stop to think about that, especially if they caused this situation to dissolve to begin with? I fear you will never forgive me. So this definitely is weighing heavy on this person's mind if this is something that you're dealing with at this time. Or if you're, again, just wondering what this person may be thinking about. We'll get one more card. I know what you mean to me. I am ready to be with only you now. Okay, well, you know, are they really? I wonder what they did that you need to forgive them for. This is very interesting. Okay, let's get a message from guardian angels to see what they have to say for you for advice moving through this Venus Mercury retrograde energy and as we approach the new moon in Leo coming up this week. All right, just try to keep your thoughts and your emotions positive. So again, those mantras and affirmations, those things that we say constantly to ourselves each day. If you guys haven't watched Florence Scovel Shen, The Game of Life and How to Play It, it's really about, again, getting into the feeling aspect of what it is that we really want to manifest. And as we start to really connect with that and feel it as if we, again, are already living that life, or at least what it would feel like, you know what I mean? That's where it starts, and we have to keep building the magic or building the energy. That's what you do in the mystery schools when you do the work, you know, when you go into meditation daily and you're journaling and you're noticing how you're growing, how you're developing, you're facing those inner demons, if you will, or those aspects of yourself that need to mature and grow. And we're becoming more of those adults spiritually and less of children, if you will. All right, so let's see what is coming out from our guardian angel at this time, or angels. What's the message that you have at this time for us? Oh, beautiful pink energy. I love that. I thought of Barbie for some reason when I first saw that. But in any case, you know, that Barbie energy in the sense of loving yourself, and even the image that is being put out of her at this time being more of a strong, independent, feminine energy, right? And it was interesting. I watched like a little, for whatever reason, the video came up, a little backstory that, you know, Barbie had actually back in 2004 left Ken. It was her choice, you know, and they took a break from each other and got back together in 2011. Apparently both times on Valentine's Day. How interesting, right? Okay, so let's read this card. Trust, all will unfold in perfect timing. You are one with divine will. Focus only on love, and all you truly desire will manifest at the most perfect moment. Be patient. I, your guardian angel, am waiting and watching over you. So just know that everything is working out. You just got to trust it, okay? And if it's not with this person, you certainly want it to be with the right type of person, right? That you can build a future with, that you don't have to keep worrying about this hot and cold, back and forth type of energy, because it's not something that we should have to deal with in a committed relationship and with a mature person, right? Absolutely. Miss Cece, I so love you. I love all of you for being here tonight. And I really hope these, you know, messages that are coming through from the higher self are helping you to understand just how powerful you are and how you can take these experiences that could take out most people, but you have the ability to transcend it. And if you're watching this, you know for a fact you've gone through many challenges in your life and you've come out on top. So trust yourself to know that there is much more waiting for you outside of what you've experienced at this point. Oh, thank you so much, Cece. I'm so glad that this is resonating and helping you. We're all, just know, going through our own dark night in whatever way that we may be going through it at this time. But you have the power with the new moon in Leo as well as the sun in Leo at this time to really balance out the masculine and feminine and take back your power. So trust that and know that you will do so, all right? Let's get an answer to your question so we can end this out. And I'm going to get some rest. I'm coming to you from Arizona. Love you guys, and thank you so much for joining me here. All right, here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Ooh, that was a pretty weird flip there, but it came out as no. So trust your intuition, continue to check in with yourself, come back to yourself, all right? Whenever you get out of sorts, don't let this chaotic energy keep you from, you know, moving in the right direction, taking those steps that you need to get out of this dark, depressive state, this dark night of the soul. Allow that pain, if you will, just like they talk about like in athletics, right? You're using your pain and taking that and using it in positive ways to help generate positive emotions, or putting it in or towards things that are really going to benefit you. You deserve that, all right? Don't give up on yourself. Always show up for you, because you have to depend on you to get through this life. Nothing is guaranteed, all right? So don't give up. Don't what is the word? Don't dip out on yourself is what you're really being asked to do at this point, all right? I love you guys. Love yourselves, and you know, only the best will come to you if you continue to hold out. Okay? Stay strong, and I will see you tomorrow for our weekly forecast. Blessings. Mwah. And I'll see you soon. Bye for now.